No, 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 no. Oops. My bad. I don't know what the hell I was doing. My bad, everybody. But what's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and I have my bros here, Jamar84 and Maddie Rants, with my technical difficulties having ass. Okay, yes. I don't know what the I was trying to take the thing off, but I was all the way at the bottom, so that was my fault. But what's going on, y'all? We about to get into this travesty of a show because this shit
Trash.
annoyed the hell out of me. This episode annoyed the hell out of me, child. I know it annoyed Jamar because I seen him tweeting about it. So I know if he tweeted about it, then
I'm just like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Like the logic here, there is none.
The straights versus the gays. That's the logic. As
And
much as that blurred face wanted to say that's not what it was, honey, that's what it was. That's what it was.
you talking about the
that's what she was
chin.
setting it up as. Because
I'm talking about Moolah, duck sucking, beef sucking, lip having ass, sitting up there having this conversation with this young man who wants to live in the in between. And he was getting all up in the business for that. And then it just went downhill from there. Then you got Gutta over here screaming. I said, well, girl, this is a lot. This is a lot. This is a
and I
lot.
like her, but what were you screaming for?
I like Gutta too. It was like nobody's doing anything. I'm like, girl, you ain't jumped either. So what's happening?
She
No
was like,
shade. I'm like,
I think she was frustrated how the way people were fighting wasn't the way that she
I
wanted them to
mean,
fight.
listen. All I know is Kirk Franklin's son looked fine this week. I don't care what y'all say. That shirt was fitting just right. I was sitting there like, oh, what is happening here? I was like, oh, this is what Gutta
Girl,
must have saw. But
we
no,
saw this week. You just became in heat this week.
I mean, I was trying to figure out, but once he said the weirdo gang, I was like, oh, I like him. It's the other one, the one who was a follower of the Moolah, that
Curtis.
would pissed me off this week too because he was
We,
real rah rah, real rah rah. Jamar.
I mean, this entire episode took place in one spot, so
I
Just like the
mean,
last time. I mean, no one got to their room. No one got to their room. We were still in the kitchen.
this kitchen
still in the kitchen the whole episode.
slash whatever that is, foyer.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. Okay, so the first things first, the Milan and really the real fight, if you call that a fight. They was up here, what Jamar?
That's what I'm like. Okay, so they fought, but then it's like, I ain't got no problem with her.
Girl,
And
that you said fight. That was a fight?
and then she on the ground talking about I run the house. Like, bitch, how you run the house from the floor?
They were grabbing their legs. Like, what was that?
She's been on those whatever drugs she was
See,
on.
you see what I'm saying?
Now
Now,
see,
Milan, that's cake. Go in. Now,
Yes, it
I understand
is.
you do squat. We can see from this location here. But honestly, Scotty, there's another screenshot I sent you where they're in connection with each other. Like they're literally swinging on each other at the point.
Okay.
But like the fight just seemed to be so stupid in just a moment for the camera from Milan to there you go, right there. Thank you, buddy. That's fam right there.
it's
Scotty
so
knew
red.
what's up.
What?
I said,
And
bitch, you
then
know what picture I'm talking about.
Like, oh my God. Like, he said that he got into the fight with him because he felt like Darrell was being a bully. But in the same breath, you turn around and you being a bully too. Then you decide to throw some water or drink in his face, then try to fight him. It's like,
this is how I know that Milan does not fight often. Because whenever he was getting into a fight, what was the very first thing he did? Reached
throw a drink.
down and
Right.
did.
He tries to
You
like topple them so he can get on top of them and get the vantage, which is like, okay, so you're that kind of fighter, which for me is a chance to do just
so if they
right up
stay on the
there.
ground, now you're already down here. Then it's just
See, he's I'm like, he's not fighting people who are cognizant or people who know how to fight so far that
Mm-hmm.
I've seen, because he would not be getting away with that. Not over here. Bop, bop. Uh, it was the fact that, you caught Dorelli off guard, already still coming down from their extremely, drunken night or whatever. And this was a moment of Natalie showing you about, Binky from Arthur's mistake, his whole situation with the I try to cash this check and say I was never on this show bullshit. And we go right into that. It was silly. It was silly.
The whole thing was silly. Let's go into the comments now. Someone said, let's see what they say. It said, Milan's self-producing is another problem. It makes his moments inauthentic. I think we all agree with that.
They're kind of all doing it though.
It's the
Yeah.
Well,
confessionals that
most
go
of them
with
are
what
doing
they
it.
do. It's very, this is why I did it and for this reason. And all I'm doing it is because.
And it's like, this is, see, I don't know if it's just because we older, but like Bad Girls Club, even as ratchet as it was, it felt like it made more sense than what I'm watching here.
I literally just said that to somebody on the phone, because somebody was telling me, the person on the phone was telling me that this was their first time watching Bad Boys or whatever, but they never seen Bad Girls Club. I said, well, this is the first season of Bad Boys, so it's gonna be your first time. But then they said, but I never seen Bad Girls Club, so was it just as bad as this? I said,
No.
in hindsight, most people would say that it was bad because it was ratchet. But if you are an avid watcher of Bad Girls Club, I can honestly say that when they fought, it was for a reason.
Well, it was better
Like,
story produced for
Yeah.
Bad Girls Club. Like,
there you go.
we knew what person we didn't like and who we did like. We knew where they came from, why everything made sense. And then also, we weren't stuck in the same room for an entire episode. Because that really does make a
Exactly.
difference here. I was praying that we were moving on to something else. Even the next
We
episode,
tried.
girl, like, so we're basically just gonna go to the club and someone's gonna get thrown at the boxing, at the bowling alley. And it looked like it's
That looked painful.
what's his name with the
The other
friend of
straight.
Moolah, the other straight one. It looked like he was getting tossed by somebody, child, because those tattoos matched up. So I said, I don't know. We'll see. We'll
That's scary.
see.
You don't fight in the damn bowling alley. Like that's you. There's too much dangerous shit. There's slippery surfaces, heavy
I'm picking up a
balls.
bowling ball. I'm picking up a bowling ball, the one I can
That's
fit right in my fingers to get stuck to, so I can just
so.
start swinging. Bitch, I'm min. Okay, Jamal, I'm min
Exactly.
in that motherfucker. I'm telling you, it's gonna be some Smash Brothers. Dupe.
Falcon punches.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Hospital.
I'm we're all confused, Megan Ford, as to how we have two full episodes from a single day. We're all confused because if this was Bad Girls Club, they would not be on two episodes on the same day in the same area.
Because they was
This
getting
felt like a
into
Tyler Perry show.
It's a Natalie Nunn production. It's a Natalie Nunn production. Okay? Making boss moves and money.
they done got confrontations in so many places. Excuse me, just in they in 2 episodes. They got into it at the photo shoot. They got to it on the bus to the house. They got to it in the yard. They got into it at the bedroom, the living room. Did I miss anywhere?
Jamar, that house will never smell the same. It'll never smell the same. And just the first day.
Mm-mm.
Child.
I'm just like, y'all got to be kidding me. Like, I feel like Natalie is telling them what to do, because I just feel like
I
it
don't think so. I
just.
don't think she is.
You don't think so? Because it
You
just
got to
seems
look at
so
security's
inauthentic
faces.
to
You got to
me.
look at security's face whenever arguments and certain things break out, because that's who I'm starting to pick up on and how they act to stuff. Because once Moolah jumped up with the whole, like, it's only pussy over here, I didn't see not one security guard go, like, nod, like, yeah, they looked at him like, huh? That shit was funny. Watching that big man go, okay, I'm focus, because clearly this man over here is doing a lot. So do you want to just start this from the beginning, go, or are we just yelling out random things that happened from this episode?
Well, I do got notes though. I'm pretty sure we probably not gonna follow them all, but let's see. Carry On got mad about his jacket. That was weird. And then Natalie says that Milan had Dylan's back or some shit like that. Whatever.
Didn't,
Then
didn't.
then Gutter starts yelling at. I think Gutter and Milan was starting to have words when he first started yelling or some shit like that. It just seemed like Gutter was mad because they didn't know how to fight. I don't know what the fuck he was mad about. It's
That's
just
that's
like
that's what I gather from it. It's like y'all fight like this, but anybody gonna touch me? And like no one is trying to touch you. No one is even looking in your direction.
So that's where I think because we didn't get it from the camera angle, but Gutta and Darrell or Darelli, excuse me, were facing Moolah and the other dude. Okay. They were facing them. They were in the other area being held back by security after the whole incident took place. And them two were sitting at the table facing them. So all that stuff you saw Gutta doing was like not just like randomly. Baby was screaming. However, that was because they were doing some bumping over there too. And it was all that, oh, y'all don't do nothing. Da, 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 da. Also, because the Carry On not really fighting back in that situation or whatever happened. I mean, he did sneak him. Like,
yeah, he
I mean,
did.
yeah, you want to flow with this? I mean, we had Milan in the Dorelli fight. That was a bust. I mean, we can just go in from what happened there. That was when the Straits conversation came up. I think I got pictures on that.
Yeah, 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 because they had the. I think it was the toast thing. They started having a toast, and then that became a thing. And these pictures aren't in order due to the fact of when I took them from my email and how they came in. So, but let's see, let's see here. So, my thing with this here is what, Maddie?
I'm sorry. He is. Yes, I'm sorry. Something about today. I was like, well, maybe you just needed a black shirt.
Shame. For shame.
I am single, Jamar. You will have something else. You will have a V8.
Oh, for me, it's like when he started making Moolah started making his presence known. I guess that's what he was trying to do, trying to make his presence known. And it's only straight pussy and this and that. I'm just like, why do you keep making this a thing? And why are you steady pressing this dude about whether or not he's gay or not? Why are you pressing him? You know what I mean? It's just
it was weird. It was really strange. And I think what made me the most mad about the whole situation was the fact that when Natalie tried to like take up for it and saying, people have questions, like, come on, it's going to be different here. I said, honey, you're not looking at the tone and the context of how this just happened. Like, you, the Crimson Chin, you have the nerve to sit here and tell us that we should be open to this kind of conversation when he already said this bullshit on the bus. And now we up
right.
this motherfucker, and he's saying it again because you here with production and all that, just like how we could say Milan did all that extra shit for a fight in the beginning because he wanted to get back, taking up for somebody who got a scratch on his face. I know you got that picture because that bitch looked like somebody lost a fight over nothing. Okay. But like Natalie, I'm like, look at this. Corny. You're corny. Dylan, you're corny. You're corny.
Very corny. Very
Bitch,
corn.
Very corn. You and the other one. You and the other lady that was sitting over there. What's Miss Mama with the pants giving you all kinds of refrigerator
William.
house that ain't clean. There you go. There you go. Real bossy. That one, honey. Yes. Miss Mama, girl, y'all look boo. 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 They are so boring. Why are you there? Like all the black folks is fighting. I have saying it. All the black folks is fighting. Here you will stay in the corner.
I really thought that William was gonna give me something. I thought he was gonna give me like, what's that girl name from season 2? What's her Amy? Not Amy. What's that girl from season 12? Who was
I thought she was gonna give what's her face from
Brittany?
No, Brittany. From what's that show that never ended? G Status.
You said it never ended.
Oh, Jamar. Oh, I love how you caught it, but you don't want to do it. I know, Fred. That's your girl. It's okay. You know who I'm talking about, Scotty.
Wait,
she was the driver. She was the driver.
Oh, girl. That is terrible on both ends. That is terrible.
I heard it deserves some Activia. But listen.
Oh, not Activia.
when you need to go. But yeah, I'm telling you, William and Dylan are giving me their names. William and Dylan.
Exactly
Yep.
what you think.
It's real swatches of nothing over here. And if y'all saw the last American Horror Story with Lily Rabe, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's the same color. Taupe.
This is 1980.
It's boring. They're boring. I don't like them. No shade. Yes.
Like why are they even here? Like
That's what I'm wondering about Florida in this house.
Because they can't
that's my
fight.
thing.
They can't dress. They can't act. They can't sew. No, I'm just playing. Remember, Dylan over there at Cold Stone scooping up ice cream for some people, putting some goddamn gummy bears in that bullshit. Meanwhile, William is at some sort of Taibo class trying to figure out when this is gonna get right because that ass got to work and all that stuff. She got trade later. Boo, both of them. Boo, 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 boo.
I already suspected him when he's like, "I fuck bitches." That's what makes me a bad boy.
Yeah, like
Child.
he literally was just saying he was bi, but like just also giving I don't care. He could be pansexual for all we know. You know what I'm saying? It was like, why do you care so fucking much?
He was like, "I don't want
That's
nobody sneaky." Sneaky.
Yeah, like when he said, "I don't want to be around nobody that's sneaky," I'm like, sneaky.
What,
That's
what
why
is
I was
that?
pressed when the whole Nally situation, she talked about it's a divide. Da, 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 da. First of all, he created that divide by saying that we straight over here,
Exactly.
like we didn't know who rolling with me because I only want to fuck with this one. There are 9 motherfuckers in the house. You only want to fuck with this one who don't dress right? Oh, okay. Giving you a busted Amarion with a little caramel latte tease. Go on, Jamar.
No, I just
Yeah.
I just opened my Twitter and look what that Dario tweeted. As we speak about this, he put Moolah's face with scratches just all up.
Let me look.
I just opened that and refreshed it. That was the first thing I saw. Oh
Ooh,
man.
let me look.
Oh man. But yes, he absolutely created the divide because it was like, why do you? He's like, we're team straight over here. What does that mean?
There are 2 of them.
Exactly.
What
There
does
are
that
2.
mean? See, he put. I don't think you see the scratches that much in the camera.
No, you don't.
But
I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to. Do you see it a little bit better now, or?
there you go. That's a little bit better. But yeah, he just got scratched because he looks stupid. He looks like a dumbass. From what we've seen straight over
Literally.
here. So it's like, so does that mean that y'all can't interact with the whole rest of the house, or y'all just gonna be to yourselves? Which then
That's what it is.
That still
That's
looks
what
good.
it
That y'all
sounds like.
together. This your
That's
partner?
not, I mean, that sounds more gay than what they're doing.
That's
Honestly.
what I was just about to say the same thing. Like that's even more suspect to me. Like this who I'm fucking with. I'm fucking with this right here. This who I'm
It's
fucking
just the
with.
fact that he was allowed to do all that, and Natalie's craters of Mars there, just sitting here, allowed that to be and sort of placated that conversation of okay, y'all have to allow them to
Ooh, that
speak
chair.
up and talk. She was all up in now. I understand Anthony was a little bit ignorant, but he was also pissed and drunk because these people were basically giving homophobia a whole new wardrobe. And Milan, while also understanding this is camera time and he wants to keep his spot because the check is needing to clear here, he also is mad too because it's like, so are we about to sit up here in this house with these 2 motherfuckers who are clearly having a problem with us? They've now pressed this man
Right.
about his sexuality. They put him in a predicament. He put hands on the man because after he just berated him over this question, he suspected, this is kind of strange you asking me this. Now all of a sudden, because he was questioned, he wanted to throw a drink and then pop him. Or I should say this. Right. Like, look at how he was like doing whatever he did. That's not spit, y'all. That's from his drink. He threw a drink at him and then started doing them, speed bag hits. Like, nothing was ever a strong lock. And so him getting a busted lip just probably comes from his mouth being open when he had hit him. Which is why I was like, I'm not pressing him getting his lip busted. I was like, girl, his mouth was open. It's just the fact he went like this.
I was just like,
Like
oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, go on.
no, go ahead.
I was like, he had said something about sneaking somebody being a pussy. I'm just like, but you
You
just
did it.
Did.
I think
moments
Milan,
ago.
I think Milan had punched. I think Milan punched Curtis. Somebody hit
So
Curtis.
so this is what we're gonna do here, Scotty. Now I got the pictures up because we gotta run this play by play because this is right here with that. Now you do know when he popped Kyrion, he got pushed into Curtis. There you go. So this is Kyrion getting pushed into Curtis, y'all. Now, do you see Kyrion facing him to knock him any kind of low? No,
At
you do
all.
not.
No.
Now, Gutta over here trying to make sure. Listen, as much as they were Rob Ron, they try to make sure that the one that they think is cute is going to be fine. And this baby over here looks like, oh my god! Now he pushed him off at full fucking force. I know y'all saw that. Like he had dug in the ground and pushed him off. And then you see him square up like he's ready to fight him. He clearly wasn't trying to fight you. Now look at Gutta over here. Now I was like, bitch, if that was the moment for you to snap somebody, that was it. Since you wanted to talk about it, I'm just saying, if you wanted to stick somebody, that was it right there. Because he squared up on him for nothing. For nothing. And it was very straights versus gay. I don't care what they say. Straights versus
It
gays.
was. It was. It definitely was. And then this crimson chin bitch want to sit up here and say everybody has a right to their opinion. Everybody can feel it however they want to feel. It's not gay versus straight. It's not.
We gotta
Yes,
sleep
it
here. We
is.
got to sleep here with these people. We got to sleep. These babies have already been through all of this with people in their lives who have tested them because of their sexuality. There go Anthony. I was feeling that energy. I don't give a fuck. Okay, bitch, that'd have been me low key, except I would have done something. I wouldn't have just been throwing shit, hurting it. Especially when old boy jumped in, baby.
I can
just
see
so
you
y'all know.
now. I
My
can see you
reaction,
now.
Scotty, my reaction when that part happened, I kind of hopped up a little bit. I got actually like I almost forgot. I'm like, bitch, I'm not trying to fly out and go see these people. I don't know them like that. I got mad. Like you gonna push them? You about to jump? Ain't nobody jumping. Ain't nobody. Oh no, we jumping now. Now we are, cause you want to hop
Right.
up in this. You and your boyfriend. Okay, let's go.
Not boyfriend.
Let's go. Jamar, you're on mute.
You on mute.
My bad. But if this isn't gay versus straight, then why is every gay person here feeling defensive against the two straight niggas?
No, period.
I'm just
Like period. That's the part I'm
it-
trying to. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, are you serious?
Oh, Soho dog. That just let me know so I can decide. That's
who
pretty
cares?
textbook homophobia right there.
What do you mean? Who are you to
Oh,
decide? Are you some judge, jury,
I don't
or
want anyone being
executioner?
sneaky. Just say who you are. I'm like, wow, really? Oh, so we're forcing people out of. Oh,
The closet. I'm like, y'all don't really like, y'all still don't understand how the label of gay affects black gay people in the community. Like, if he wants to be right there in the middle, do whatever, let him do that. Like,
Let him.
why do you
Car-
care so much to put a label on
karma, karma killers right here, Scotty. This one I'm about to now. I'm about to preach because when I tell you, this is why I get so angry. Sometimes this is. Remember when we were at Atlanta at the hookah lounge? Do you
Yeah.
see? This is exactly why we had to walk away before we went to jail. Okay. Like this
Hmm.
poor openly LGBTQI plus men are used to being bullied, and now they're in a place where safety was told, but is not being implemented. Period. And in
Period.
terms of homophobia, not in terms of just violence between each other, these are all men, do whatever, whatever, whatever. Okay. But in terms of like what the reasoning behind actions are, that's why girls are mad. That's why everyone up there is in arms, like, fuck all this bullshit and da 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 da. You're not about to have me in this house with these two bastards and we gonna play this game. Because if that motherfucker run up in my room, hospital, period. I've had to jump people. I've had to hit motherfuckers. I've had to defend myself many a time over bullshit like this. So yeah, I get hot over that. If I was in the house, we would have torn it up. Man, security been holding me down, bitch. I'd been flat at that point. Go on, y'all. I'm sorry.
Listen. Okay. Okay. It says. Hey, Danita. By the way, it says I think we all knew it was going to be gay versus straight. Straight men are so toxic when they get around gay men.
I don't
Facts.
know what it is about the presence of gay men that make straight men just so. I don't know what it is. They
Uncomfortable.
get scared, they get uncomfortable, they
like,
get fidgety. I'm like,
listen, had Moolah and Curtis, said, hey, we're straight. We're not gay, but we're cool with whatever. None of that, and just leave it there. We'd been done.
The conversation was
We'd been
ended right there.
finished right there. Like at the end of it all, we'd been drank together, a little hookah, whatever, maybe have a conversation, talk about our lives and this and the other, but I would have never turned left at any point. I hate that for us, that we even had to have this moment on television and girls are like, well, they were doing too much up in there. No, baby. Like, trust me, that if you let them walk over you once, it's going to be twice, 3 times. After that, it's done. So, no, you have to handle that right then and there. Everyone has to show they ain't no pussy. Period.
Exactly. And then on top of that, like they really didn't do anything for them to even be acting like that from the moment they got in the house and Gutter came into the room where Moolah and Curtis was and Anthony came in there. Don't get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. Don't What's the big I'm just sitting in the room. I'm not trying to fuck you. I'm just sitting in the
Right.
room.
Like, we could have started a whole conversation just about, we in this house now, what y'all thinking? Did you find your rooms? This, that, and the other. It could have been a playful moment, and instead it was turned into like a hold up. You too close to me now. Like, what you talking about here? Why are you
But,
there? You need to
but yet
go.
you want another man who you think is straight to be close to you, and that's not.
Many of my gay friends were bullied for being gay, for being openly gay. Those men are now his exes.
Mm-hmm.
Men are bothered by what they fear, and I would always protect my friends. That's normally how it goes, to be honest. They want to
Mm-hmm.
fuck you. That's why they treating you
And
like that.
We'll see. Moolah on Jack.
That's
and that's the thing. When people are like, "Oh, y'all just want everybody to be gay," we really don't. But this is literally the behavior. This is that textbook kind of shit where we've seen this. It's played its course, honey. Been there, done that. I'm telling you right now. Trust me, I could write the book. I could name names, honey. I could put some motherfuckers out there if I really feel like it. But I'm not that one. I hold it tight to the breast.
not tight to the breast.
To the
So we've all
breast.
seen it happen. We've all seen it manifest. I'm like, they talk all that shit. That's why you got to pay attention to the girls that are making the biggest hoopla over dudes being gay. All that shit.
All this anger, and I can take care of you in the bedroom, but it's all right.
Mm.
Mhm.
Shh, it's okay. I could just
It makes them
wait.
uncomfortable because it makes them uncomfortable because gay has always been thrown at men who appear to be soft. It's always been to bully and belittle men, so they always show they're manly men. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a form
Facts.
of emasculation, and of course, within the Black community, that's a really big deal, especially with Black men needing to be strong figures and representing masculinity as they feel it's under attack. So, you know, I understand where people can feel that way, but I also say bullshit and how they respond to that and the ways they are handling that in this case. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Moolah is really pressing buttons, and it's clear something is up. Something's amiss.
Very much so.
Prison.
Yeah.
Mhm. He's like, anytime somebody tried me, I fought them off. Mhm.
You did.
Mm.
I looked at the range. I don't see it. I don't see the fight. I
And I'm
saw
like,
how
you're
you hit
very
Kirk.
small framed. I really doubt that there was somebody in there that just wasn't able to overpower you and just take your booty if they wanted it.
Like, I
So,
think T could
I
handle
believe that's the
Moolah.
issue. You think
ha!
who?
I think T could handle Moolah.
I think so too, to be
I would pay
honest.
to
I
see
think, and
it.
I
I would pay to see it.
and
I
I
think
think
I think Melly could take
I
Moolah.
wouldn't even pay it. I just sit. I just watch. Go for it, girl. Connect for popcorn.
But see, my thing of it is, I think that that's the problem with Moolah. Somebody probably did take his ass while he was in jail. So now he think everybody trying to take it. I believe that's the issue.
Because it
So
doesn't
he
read
fought him off.
comfortable. It doesn't read comfortable at
At
all.
all.
Mm-mm.
No, we gonna be having a bunch of bitches in here. We gonna have all these niggas. Like, good luck with that. With 2 out of how many
When
holes
you
in this
got
house?
when
12.
you the only two straight guys in the house, like come on now. If Moolah was really comfortable with his sexuality, he wouldn't be questioning anyone else's sexuality. That's all facts. Someone else says straight men have set limits on themselves. Gay men are free to be, and straight men are jealous of that. That's true. I mean, straight men put limits on themselves. Like these days, it's gay to wash your ass. These days, they make it seem
Girl,
like something wrong with
It's the
it.
craziest. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Y'all
that
gonna
is
sacrifice
disturbing.
hygiene for
Very
masculinity?
disturbing.
Y'all out there baking bread in your assholes, and you want to do all this today? Okay, yeasties. All right.
Y'all say
Bacteria.
that that's all like them people that don't want to wash their legs. I'm just gonna let the soap run down.
That's
That
exfoliate the dead skin on your body that you accumulate throughout the entire day. It's dirt, grime, and bacteria. You're
I
literally walking
mean,
through stuff like
if you have grime on a
science.
surface on a counter, can you just throw water and soap on it and just expect it to clean itself? No, you have to get a sponge, towel, something, scrub.
Because y'all ain't Cinderella. You ain't got
Exactly.
rats and birds up in your house making shit right for you. I think not. This ain't a Disney production. Say gay. Gay, 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 gay. Mm, thank you.
Exactly. Okay. What was the other one? Okay. So someone says, can we talk about how the straight men are ready to fight Kirk Franklin's son, but nobody was willing to fight Gutter?
Because they don't want to lose. Oh, they don't want to lose, honey. Because if Gutter beats the brakes off of them with that dot, 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 dot.
They would feel more embarrassed to lose to somebody that's more clearly
Ooh,
feminine than somebody who can kind of be more masculine. They'd be like, "Oh well, that's an easy
baby.
fight." But if not to say Milan, but if Gutter Kick takes them out, who's short and feminine,
And wear braids.
They're not going to fight Darrell either. He's too tall. That reach, if he gets a hold, boop, and they lose to that one where the money reside, all up in that head. Da, 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 da. I mean, Milan's just going to try to wrestle him.
essentially, yeah.
That's what we've seen him do, honey. Go for them legs. I'm like, Loki, you just trying to get in a position to lay on top of that dick. But it's okay, brother. Oh yeah, Don Diva. We talked about Ed. No, I'm not gonna even do Ed and Ed Andy like that. No. I gotta think of two other things.
He
You
does
saw
give
them
Ed.
kitchen plays.
He
You said
does give
who?
Ed. He does give Ed.
Who?
Really?
What?
I like chili.
Doesn't
Baby sister.
think about it. He gives you Ed.
Oh my God, I cannot.
Oh, double
Do
D.
we do we think Moolah or Curtis will learn during the season? Maybe the reunion? No.
No.
Let's see. I can't watch Bad Boys because it's predictable. I knew since it would be on Zeus, it would be full of fans and no authentic people. Men that were fans of BGC and doing the most for 15 minutes of fame. Ooh.
Well,
Mm.
well,
Okay, red down.
I mean, there wasn't a lie told, but you know,
You knew
sometimes
that
I
when they
like
got a fight in the damn bus. I'm
I
like,
like a little
really?
stupid shit. Yeah. Personally, I think they should have kept the show all gay guys. We have not had a gay reality show and have gay men as producers. Why they can't give us our own show on Bravo or VH1? Okay.
Mm.
I like the inclusion of the straight man, but I just wish it didn't have to have this in it. But
Yeah.
because I felt like it could have been a whole different thing or open for various conversations and
Should have been
all of
better
that.
casting.
But this
The
this
casting
is
was
not this is
Yeah,
not
casting was a hot mess. Yeah,
it's
those
not
two were not the girls. First of all, Curse is scary, so he was looking for Moolah to teach him how to be a real man.
mm.
Because you was
child.
real Chip and Dale smiling motherfucker earlier in the first episode. Now all of a sudden you're real hard. You're real hard. Girl, that $30 sweatsuit he got going on, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. I can't. I I just hate a follower like that. What a punk.
Yes. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. The problem is also that the LGBTQIA people see how problematic Gutter is and still want to slide in his DMs, make it make sense.
You probably meant Moolah Kozlov versus
Yeah,
Gutter.
he's probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
'cause I'm
think
like,
that's.
Yeah, well, there's
Yeah,
people
because
like
Moolah.
certain social media people who talk about sleeping with only straight men who are gay men that are out there in the universe. I'm not going to put her name up here, but y'all know who I'm talking about.
Were they recently played as someone on Snatch Game?
No, but they did do a live with another pseudo celebrity who's known for saying "baby boy," and yeah, he made a whole statement about how.
Oh, girl, bye.
You're welcome.
Girl, bye.
You're welcome. Thank you,
Girl.
Jamar. I was like, let me see where
Do they
Florida
name?
can go.
She's over there in Anthony and Andrew territory.
Okay.
Do they
Hold
name
on.
start with the last letter in the alphabet?
I just sent it to you. Or yeah,
Yes.
basically. Yeah.
Let's see. I knew it.
Mhm.
I knew
Girl,
it.
when she said,
You want to talk about being embarrassed about somebody in the community?
I don't even date gay men, only straight men.
How does that even happen? Like, how did that even happen? That's
I
because,
was like,
but
I
I
know
don't
it
agree
hurts
with
hearing
none of
all
the
that
stuff.
nonsense.
I don't be agreeing with nothing that he say. Like, I really don't be paying his ass no damn mind at the time when he be saying shit. But I do. I don't even follow him though. The only time I see anything about him is when somebody be posting the problematic bullshit that he sit up here and run his mouth about and say. So
He used to be funny.
you
He
can
used
mess
to like
with
funny
him.
reactions to stuff, but girl, once you said that, it was like, oh, goodbye. Next. Honestly and for truly, we could done
I
without.
just don't get the fascination with dating straight guys. They would never fully be yours because they straight.
I mean, how are they straight if they're fucking you? Is my thing.
It that
Yes,
and
you mean to say you mean like you don't mean to say I like to date straight men. You like to date trade. Just say that. That's what
and
that
it's okay to
is.
be
You like
bisexual, so I don't understand why people don't want to just say that if they like both sexes. It's okay. Like if someone says it's gross, that person needs to reevaluate themselves or just put themselves in places where they don't have to deal with that, so we don't have to deal with them. So,
period.
but either way, it shouldn't even be that kind of conversation unless you're attracted to somebody. Then that conversation should be coming about. But they're clearly not attracted to Moolah, except for Milan. So I don't know. Should we just take this to Milan, bringing up that he was attracted to Moolah on the bus versus any of the other people that were clearly gay presenting? No, I don't think we need to do that. But it is something that you can say certainly triggered Moolah hearing another man say that he thinks he's attractive. Again.
Which is like now he done put it out there in this big strong. Mind you, he called him this big strong man that pointed me out and said he's attracted to me. I'm like, so
The moment he said that, I said, didn't I bring this up the last time? How once he
Yeah.
did that, see, okay, I knew something was up with that because I know an insecure puss when I see one, and that's Moolah, right? So when
Not
when
insecure.
Milan says something, you know what I'm saying? When Milan says something like that, that immediately challenged his masculinity as a straight man, and he felt very triggered that this better shaped person than you. We'll go there. I'll even say better looking. Yep.
well, absolutely.
Just gave you the I would give you this kind of this. And he wasn't too much in for that. So I think he was stewing from the jump when that had happened. And of course, he brought in his little sidekick who was looking for a left nut. So there you go. Yeah, very much that. Not to blame Milan. Speak your piece. But just to be clear, that's when shit like that happens because you can pull out a motherfucker real quick by saying some shit. You can pull out the insecurity in somebody real quick. Test that room. Oh, poor girls.
It's
Poor
crazy.
girls.
I feel like when it come down to it, he's saying this big strong ass man talking about he'll do this and he'll do that. A big strong man probably tried to do some things to Moolah. That's and like you said, he got tripped by that because a big strong man in jail tried to take his manhood. That's probably
A
why he
whisper in the night, Scotty. A whisper in the night.
did it. That's
You
all
got
I can say
lube.
about
Shit. Bitch, I bet doing that near him is. I'm no more, Chris.
Not
Go
the,
get that man
not
nightmares,
the
child.
bass. Not the bass.
Ah!
You close to the ear. You gonna lose.
I got spit. Just relax, real nice. Okay, relax, real nice.
Let me get that pussy.
I'm just gonna play with it a little bit. I'm just gonna play with it a little bit. That's all.
Just a tip. Just a tip. Just a tip. Just a tip. Come on, man. Stop playing.
I clean my nails. Oh,
Oh my
poor
God,
girl.
I cannot. I
Poor girl.
cannot.
Poor girl. Poor girl. That's
I'll
on that
just
that
say,
that that. that.
Y'all sound just like them types. That's the type Moolah is. You say
because we know it when we see it. We know it when we see it. We already know the whole storyline.
He's the type that will fuck you
already.
but have his face to the side the whole time. Like he on top and he gonna be like this the whole time.
We have this man to play with, but he don't want to tell nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Oh, I can't. Ugh.
This is the burning question. Are you guys bored of Bad Boys already?
Am I bored?
I'm not
No.
bored. I'm disappointed
Am
with
I
the way
annoyed?
it's progressing. Like I have to see
Mm-hmm.
this through. I've got to finish this out. But I am upset at what Natalie thinks she's presenting and what is actually being given. You know what I mean? It's definitely not what I was expecting.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit different.
I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest, before this little thing started.
I wanted the pastor to be there longer, honestly. I wanted him to be exposed
I
more.
actually did too. I was actually very intrigued by both Milan and Andrew's casting. And then when
Mhm.
Andrew was out day one, I'm like, oh,
Didn't even
okay.
get in the house. Didn't even get on the
Didn't even
bus.
get didn't
Didn't
even
make no
get on the
bus.
bus or to the house. Left and tried to go to cash and then cash them folks check, child.
Now we haven't gotten
I'm paraphrasing with the gas station, but still.
to Andrew's replacement, which we saw clips of last week, wreaking havoc on all the girls with that chair.
That's why I'm waiting. I'm waiting for
That's
the
we
real
haven't
fight.
seen her come in yet, and then her and Milan apparently getting into it for reasons about a room. Uh,
But see, that's another thing. Have they already filmed everything or are they still filming this?
It seems like they're still filming because people have released those clips unless it's sort of like late in the game and just expose some, footage from their phone or whatever. But I don't
Mhm.
know. I mean, at the same time, some people edit and get things out quickly.
Which is true, but then again, but see, I'm thinking about Bad Girls Club. See, they never did it like that. They'll film the entire season and then put it out, and then they'll go and film the reunion while the show is airing. But I don't know. But this is Zeus though. They ain't got no money, child.
oh, Scotty,
Hmm.
that just went like
What?
it went. You didn't hear what Maddie said.
It was a loud boom, but Jamar, that's why we because
You ain't hear
What?
Jamar
what
lets
I
me be
missed it.
evil sometimes. He lets me be real evil.
Maddie was like, at least they could probably have somebody to edit and put things out on time.
Oh, mm, that went right over my head.
I said Scotty didn't catch not nan bit of that shit.
I did not.
Didn't catch nothing.
Hello. No,
I
that's
did
why
not
Sky.
catch that.
See, that's why tone is always important because if you say things real politely, sometimes it'll miss everybody.
Oh no, I
But
catch all things.
but it hits. Oh.
Everything.
I, that's very much that. I love you too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it.
Oh
Whenever.
my goodness. I cannot.
But
And
at
at
least we
this point,
know. Go ahead.
at this point though, yeah, Milan did punch Chris. Not Chris Curtis. He was the one that punched him because I got it in my notes. Then Gud and Anthony were going off on him, and then Natalie in her chin trying to calm the guys down, and she wasn't calming anyone down. She was fanning the flames to me. You know what I mean? That's what she was doing. She was fanning the damn flame. She wasn't calming down shit. Like she could have, and just like Milan said, you didn't live the life that we live, so you're not gonna understand why we feel the way that we do. And she was minimizing how they felt.
But you have to
Well,
see
she
where they're
can't.
coming from.
She doesn't understand. And that's what that showed
Mm.
today. And it was like, y'all, you don't even know. Flo came out as a lesbian on my season. Are you joking me? So are you talking for
It's
Flo
nowhere
now?
near
Or
the
like
same.
what?
It's nowhere near the same. Nowhere
Bitch,
near.
That is
you're
a white woman. We're talking
literally.
black men.
I was
Her being gay
embarrassed for
is
her.
going to be celebrated in most areas in conversation. Black, no, gay men are not good, in the black community are not celebrated. It's just not a thing.
They're not.
It's just not a thing.
I was
They're
like,
not
you
separate.
shut up. I just kept saying in my reaction, y'all, you will see tonight. I was like, shut up. Just shut up. You
But
sound
you
silly.
have to say, you have to hear their side. Fuck their
We
side.
don't have
I don't need to hear a
period.
goddamn thing. I've
Period.
been on
We
this
don't
earth
have
too
to.
long. I've been on this earth too long. I've already heard enough of their side. I've been hearing their side. It's been a nice side. I got to be the graceful one. I have to be the one to sit back and just go, it's okay. In due time, it gets better. Bitch, I am the better. I am the boom boom better for that. She won't want to be here. Pow, out. We got her. Good. It's going to be every day for me. Baby. No. And Allie act like Flo ain't smacked the piss out of her. Thank you.
And
Was
Natalie
scared of
act like
Flo.
Flo and smack this out of his. Oh, let's see what she said. They are the ones who romanticize lesbian relationships while demeaning gay relationships. That's so true. You see how Boosie is. He got a whole song called Red Bones Kissing in the Backseat, but downgrade black men like gay black men like Lil Nas X. But
Not
it's
just
okay for
red
him to have
bones.
those.
What about dark skinned women? Scotty? No, just red bones.
I'm just telling you what he said. That's what he said in the song.
Oh, oh
Two
no.
red bones kissing in the back seat. That's what he said. Child.
Man, couldn't think of another kind of way to put it. Not including all women in there, just red bones. Okay. All right. Him and Kodak
Mhm.
Black. Don't like black women, but I'll be quiet.
But came out of one. But
I was
that
gonna say something, but it ain't gonna come across the right way, so I'm just gonna shut the hell up.
Mine? Like,
it's
when it's a sales
I'm just gonna
you need to
shut
have a
up.
show on a network TV, not a low budget, lowbrow network like Zeus. I mean, we had Pose, but that's scripted television. I get it. I know you want reality TV, but we're going to have some sort of drama on a reality TV show setting. Ask Drag Race. Trust, it gets very boring when you kumbaya all day.
but don't be just fighting just because I wanted my morning workout. Like that's what this is.
Yeah, there needs to be better story production, and there's none of that. It's just you sat these punks and these two straight guys in this house, and you asked them to develop something. We're making boss moves. We're making money. You're going to the club next week.
The hottest party in the city. It looked like
Really? Is it?
every other party that was in that girl. No.
It was very Los Angeles. I'm going to tell you that. It was very no shade. Me and Jamar live there. No shade. It's very parking lot club. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, girl. Like, got it. It's a strip mall situationship. You know, I can get tacos right over there. It's cool. I do like me a little. Come on now. After the club, I've been drinking. But yeah.
Okay, so when we talk about a gay reality show, what exactly would you say? Because pretty much because there ain't really nothing else to talk about on this episode. Because I think we didn't talk about every damn thing, so we could just probably have like a closing statement or whatever. But when it comes down to a reality show like that's all gay, what are the type of people you would want to see on a show like that? Like, does it have to? Because I feel like when people cast gays on reality shows, they pick the same type. They like to pick the Zell Swags or the Mr. Rays or someone like Saucy Santana or someone like I think you get my drift right now. It's them
Okay,
type people you
so
want to cast.
so you're talking about the loud and the extras is what they normally go
Yeah,
for here,
yeah.
or they sort of cast the feminine black gay men mostly who are a little bit
Mm-hmm.
extra. Okay. Every now and then we do get somebody who's a little bit on a different scale or a little bit more, trade, I guess, or whatever. But for me, Scotty, I guess when you want to put into casting, it's kind of like, why not just do every kind of anybody, but like make it make sense? Because when you have
Yeah.
different personalities in a house and there's not two of this and three of that and four of them, then it really builds a conversation around these different kinds of people, and make it also in a reality competition setting where it would make sense for them to be there. And if you're just going to have them in a house, like how in the real world, give motherfuckers things to do besides going to the club and sitting in the house and drinking and smoking and doing all that all day. There needs to be
And
something
eating
happening.
salad.
And eating salad. There just needs to be something happening. That's all. Like, I just want to know what they're exactly doing there besides fighting. Me.
I mean, are they going to bring in the therapist, that white lady?
Oh, that was Bad Girls Club. Are they still going to do that for these kids? Are we going to have that?
Somebody else. I need
Child.
someone to than her because
Is it going to be that one man with the bow tie, though?
she was too. I don't know what she was just too soft for me. It's like, did you put an X on her face? No comment.
How would that make you feel?
No comment.
Oh, it's just like this. It's kind of again, if there was a fight that happened on the show, let it make sense because it was some bullshit that occurred, right? But don't let it be, well, I'm now going to defend this dude who had a fight 5 hours ago after we just talked about a whole nother person who's not even here to then swing just to swing. And then when somebody questions you on something, now you fighting this over that, and now you're screaming over here. Like, give us a show. I want to see like content creators doing a reality TV show, like us, and how we all would get together, and then we're trying to do a trip or organize something where we're, making something happen, and we have to produce content by the end of the trip. Or if we're going to go there, entrepreneurs in the hair game, beauty industry, black people who are gay that are in the beauty industry, this, that, and the other. It's like, come on now. Like, there should be other stuff. Like, yes, there can be a fight. Yeah, we want to see a little pop off. But yeah, I don't know about every damn day. It does get a little tiring. And I mean, Bad Girls Club had breaks. They did. They had like maybe one or
because
two
they had fun.
episodes.
They went and did activities. There was like side conversation. Like it was just better storytelling.
There'd be an argument, but not physical fighting for those episodes. Like Jamar said, there may be like a disagreement, but it would never get there. Okay, not until someone put bleep in the contact lens.
It could build.
Right. Like
this in bed. Splat. There was a build up to that.
right.
And Natalie over there like a Clydesdale, just all these gays over. Oh, I just want to leave. Ooh, you're still there. She was still there the whole time, the entire time.
She was like, "Oh my
Never
God,
left.
Y'all, this is y'all show. I'm not even supposed to be here."
And then we got this. This is not a gay versus straight thing. This is not a gay versus straight thing. Mr. Blurred Face. That's what just happened.
That's the only reason why there was an altercation, was because the man didn't know if the other guy was gay.
Right. What happened over here with Paper Magazine's okay, and the car salesman, that was them. The rest of it for the entire night was straights versus gays. Please stop. Like, I love it down, but like, come on now. Like, y'all have to address this better. We're gonna go to sleep tonight. What? Like, no. Some of y'all need to go to the hotel. Some of y'all need a break. Need some separation, some peace. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I'm trying. I'm really trying. This is an interesting show to watch, but it's like,
yeah, like it's like I hate it, but I like to discuss it with y'all. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only thing I like about it. I just like for us to talk about it. That's the only thing.
I'm gonna tell my Patreon members, don't be mad at me tonight. That reaction's coming up in the morning. I don't feel like it no more. I don't know if I can sit through it. I think I need a break because it was just a lot.
It was a lot, like for real. But But y'all, this is pretty much the end. Jamar and Maddie, what you guys got coming up, and let the people know what y'all got coming up, child. Because I got some more videos to do tonight, and I got to be up at 4 in the morning to go to work.
Have mercy on your
You
soul.
are so much better than me. Well, girls, I mean, it's really much more of the same. Check out my links. Buy some makeup. Watch the online dating for men on Watch ACTV. Subscribe.
Yes.
Words.
Okay.
Actions. You can catch me over on the Disney Channel. Dun, 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 dun. No, no, you
Girl,
can't. No, you can't. They would never. I'm a little too puss for that. Listen. So the reactions I have for this episode of Bad Boys Los Angeles will be on my Patreon. That's something you can join for just as low as $1 a month to watch those reactions of this episode. And yes, I did. I lost it at one point while I was watching. I got mad, but it is with this show. Plus, Drag Race España season 2 for the girls who are part of the Drag Race community, the Rant Pack members that are. That reaction will also be out tomorrow as well, along with the review on Saturday and the panel on Sunday, where you can see Jamar84 join us. Not everybody watches Bad Boys, Scotty, so I'm going to get you on one of my episodes. I'm trying to figure out what that one episode's going to be, but I'm waiting for more content to come out because, I feel like we're going to have some more stuff coming up too. Plus, I'm trying to get them on Bad Boys LA because I do want to talk about it on the panel with you as well. Oh,
okay.
and me and Jamar will be at DragCon, so join us. You'll see us at DragCon. It'll be a good time. Peace.
Okay, and as for me, I just have a whole bunch of gossip videos to put out. As well as me and Terrence will be talking about Candy and the Gang and Love and Marriage Huntsville on Wednesday for Roast Review. Marriage Boot Camp coming out. And the only reason why I'm watching Marriage Boot Camp because K Michelle and Gangsta Boo is on there this season. So I'm definitely watching.
That's right.
Yes.
I forgot
Yes.
about that.
Yes. It's gonna be Thursday. Gangsta Boo, K Michelle, Lyric and A1, and Rich Dollars and Mariah Lyric. They're gonna be on there Thursday, honey.
Oh, okay. I cannot wait for the foolery. You thought Bad Boys Club LA bad. Talk about the trains and the wrecks that will happen. I know that's your girl. I know that's your baby.
Hey, LT.
If you put Lyrica and K Michelle, it's gonna be
Lyrica and B-2 sauce. Oh my God, it's gonna be something. El Teddy, what's up? Yeah.
Does A1 still have his nails painted?
All I know the dreads are gone from the previews that I've seen.
I mean, don't put him there with Moolah now. Moolah's sexuality may be questioned if a straight man with painted nails gets near him. Mm-hmm.
Baby, the way he got on that table and went out to Safari.
That was the last good season of Love and Hip Hop.
I thought that was in slow motion for real.
Baby, the way she got up on that damn thing like a spider monkey.
I said, what is he doing?
Child, he didn't even know what he was doing, child. Like, but y'all, that's it. We'll be back here on this at the same time next Monday, and we will holler at y'all until the next time. The three of us is up out of here, y'all. Peace out.